How's it going, everybody? It is Maddie here today, bringing you humanity's either most underrated games or humanity's best hidden gems. I can't decide on the name right now, but you'll see it in the title. Anyways, this is a series that I'm going to be alternating each Tuesday with humanity's worst video games. And basically, this is to show you some games that could have slid under your radar, whether old or new. And I figured the best game to start off this series with was Star Wars Republic Commando. Because when you think of a great Star Wars game, you think of Knights of the Old Republic, you think of Star Wars Battlefront, and a lot of us think of Republic Commando, but this is a game that actually is very underrated, I felt. And it's a game that deserves a lot more attention because I am dying to see a sequel for this game, and there's virtually no demand for it. So I would absolutely love to see a sequel for it. So right now I'm going to show you guys why this game is awesome. So let's dive into it. Okay, so right now we're on like the second chapter. We're on a abandoned Republic ship, and I have lost my squad. This is a squad-based tactical shooter. I'll show you some squad-based gameplay later. But as you can see right off the bat, it's a first-person shooter. And right now I'm using a Trandoshan shotgun. But anyways, the reason why this game is so good is because it's a surprisingly dark game. Now you do have to give this game a lot of time before you really kind of rate it, because the first 2 hours of this game haven't aged well. I'm not afraid to admit that. The first 2 hours have not aged well. But the rest of the game has aged very well, as like I said, it's a very dark game, it's a very atmospheric game. And if you let yourself get immersed in that, you're in for a good ride. Right here, I'm healing myself on the back to tank. And basically, this is what you use to heal yourself. You can send your troops to it and stuff. Like I said, squad-based. I have a soldier who can use this computer here, or I can just breach it myself. So right here, I have my assault rifle. Aim down the sights of that. It's kind of weak against these enemies. And basically, this weapon is very versatile because I can put on a sniper rifle on the end of it, and I can snipe enemies from a distance. I can put on an anti-armor attachment here, which is basically a grenade launcher, and obviously the one you just saw here is the normal assault rifle. There's also a pistol you have, which is pretty cool, and then you have grenades. If you right-click, throw a grenade. So there's that. So there's an awesome variety of weapons in this game as well, and each mission has its own kind of special weapon that the enemy drops. This one happens to be the shotgun, and you also, if you have your normal weapon out, if you press E, you have a vibroblade on the end of your thing, and this game is bloody. That's what the first thing that was so awesome about this game, a Star Wars game that lets you fucking gut your enemies, which was so cool at the time. With all these gory games, as you can see right there, blood, and then my mask gets cleaned off, blood, bang. It's really, really cool. I remember as a kid, I used to crap myself when I saw all this like blood and stuff. I was like, what? This is a Star Wars game, though. Anyways, moving on. I take out some enemies. It is a bit of a basic first-person shooter. I'm not going to deny that. But like I said, it really relies on its atmosphere. Like, what's this? A bloodied-up stormtrooper. Like, or a Republic trooper, I mean. I apologize. But, you know, how often do you see that in a Star Wars game?
We need reinforcements. Look, Commando, we sure could use your help, sir. You cold-blooded.
See how gory it is and stuff? It's really dark. These are like advanced enemies that basically take a lot more health to kill. There are definitely a lot of enemy types ranging from different droids, different Geonosians, and in this case, different Trandoshans, and I just fucked up so badly. Fuck. What's hilarious is that the first time I showed this game on my channel for an old series, I actually featured this same level. And as you see here, as promised, different weapons on the level. This happens to be a LMG, which rips things apart. As you can hear, it's also got such an awesome original soundtrack. Does not get old. And I just shanked a fucking droid. That makes me badass. And as you can see, that is 4-0, or Fixer. And basically, he is the commando of the squad that is a computer specialist. He's designed to hack computers and stuff. So each squad mate has their own distinct personality and play style. So it makes it kind of diversified. Even though each like commando can do everything, they're usually better at it than the other commandos, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I could really solo this whole game and do everything myself and never use my squad mates. But this was kind of like one of those one-of-a-kind games when it first came out, where it was like really rely on your squad. Like, you tell your squad mate to do something while you cover his back or something like that. It was something that's really never been done that often at the time, so that's what made it really special when it first came out. See, you can point him to do what he needs to do, which this time I told him to heal. So there is 4-0 healing himself. And as you can see on the bottom left, now his health is back. So pretty cool. So right now, I'm going to use the squad command and tell him to get on the turret. And he's probably going to help me cover someone. Yep, there's a lot of enemies. So while I move up and provide covering power, he's going to just mow these guys down. And anyone who gets too close, I hit with my shotgun. So as you can see, you know, it's not this super Tom Clancy Ghost Recon type of tactics, but it's still pretty advanced for the time it came out. It was one of those one-of-a-kind games, and that's what I'm trying to kind of enforce here. Because I believe this came out in 2004, 2003. Came out early 2000s, so it was really ahead of its time is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to tell him to get on the sniper position. And there goes 4-0. He's going to get on the sniper position, and now he's going to start picking out these enemies. And I'm going to keep him there so that he covers me while I move up and heal Sev, or 07. There we go. Now he's revived. One good thing about this game, though, is that they were fully aware that this game is pretty tough. And if you do die, it's not game over. They are fully aware that you have other squad mates alive, and they can come and revive you. So right now we have a super enemy, so we're going to target him. Now his health bar comes up and all fire is going to be focused on him. So yeah, right now he's taking out this elite Trandoshan, and I'm going to move up and bang. There we go. See, it's pretty impressive, you know, how ahead of this time this game was and how it still kind of holds up to this day. You know, there's a few AI issues every here and there. It's not perfect by any means, but it's still a really fun game.
I feel better now.
Tell everyone to form up. Now everyone's with me. Now there is one thing worth mentioning, and like I said, the first 2 hours did not age well with this game, and it takes a while for the initial plot to develop and find out that there's a lot more going on, and it takes up until the point I'm at, which is about 80 minutes in. But if you're new to this game, it should be about 2 hours. I played this game through plenty of times, so yeah, I'm experienced enough to know that. But if you're new to this game, it is a little bit of a slow start, as they don't really show you much new stuff that you haven't seen before in the beginning, so it may seem a little boring to you at first, but as the story develops, it's really good. It's really good and dark. I love it so much.
Did I miss anything important?
No. Did you get the data?
Yeah, they searched me, but I hid the data pretty well.
Where exactly?
You don't want to know.
Roger that. Doubters, move out.
See, this game also has a pretty good sense of humor. Like I said, it's, you know, each single commando has their own personality. So as you see, we got a super battle droid here. Lots of armor. Hit him with an anti-armor. Dead. Boom. And there we go. So that is basically all I have to show you guys about this game. It is a 4-man tactical shooter. No co-op. It is available on the original Xbox and the PC, Steam. $10 on Steam, roughly the same price on eBay for the Xbox. Definitely worth trying out, at least. You're not going to be losing too much money if you don't like it. But it's about a 6 or 7 hour campaign, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it every single time I play it. And I can't recommend this game enough. And it's one of those Star Wars games that a lot of you probably know, but it's probably gone under the radar for a lot of you. Because, like I said, everyone thinks Coder or Battlefront when they think of a good Star Wars game. And I feel like this is a game that needs more of a demand for a sequel, because it has such a cliffhanger ending, it's not even funny. And it's worth playing it just for that ending. It's so cool. And that's exactly why this game is just so awesome. And I don't want to say anything more, but I hope you guys try this out. I hope you enjoy the new idea of playing new underrated games every other Tuesday, so you can try something new every time. Be sure to leave your suggestions down below on other games I should play maybe. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.